Okay, guys. So episode number 10. We're knocking these out. Okay. So Marcus has started his rebellion. Not sure where Kara's gone to now. Hopefully she's found somewhere safe, or we're about to find somewhere safe. And Connor's just spent a little bit of time in a strip club. And sadly, we failed to catch the blue-haired android. So let's continue. This is really cool. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. So this is that guy. He's called Luther. That's right. He looks very neutral. With white hair, she reminds me a bit of the girl from The Walking Dead, or the lady now from The Walking Dead. Thomas. So we can do it. So where are we going?
These people we're going to see. How do you know about them?
Overheard androids Laco captured. They said they were humans helping androids across the border.
What if it was a lie? Or just another trap?
All I know is those androids believed it. Until Laco killed them.
See how she's doing. Can we talk to her? Just here.
Is it much farther?
We should arrive in an hour or so.
I've never seen snow before. It's pretty.
It's slowing us down. But at least we won't meet any humans along the way.
Malfunction detected. Emergency brakes activated.
She's horrible now.
This doesn't look good.
No, it does not.
Stay
We're
inside.
gonna have to walk. Just check up now to make sure there's nothing. It looks fried.
What are we going to do?
Find shelter.
I don't know. Continue on foot, I guess.
It's 30 degrees. Alice won't make it. We have to find somewhere to spend the night.
No.
There's nowhere we can stay around here, Carol.
Over here. Can't go that way. So we should go walk forward to find shelter. Can't go that way. Oh, what's this? Big sign up here. How fortuitous. Arrows and everything. Pirates Cove Amusement Park. That's where we're going.
Over there.
Why does everywhere she go?
We need to find shelter.
Creepy.
We have to get out of the cold.
Looks like it's been abandoned for a while. Find anything?
No. No place we could spend the night.
It's too windy for Alice. Poor Alice. Let's find her in this house. What the hell is this? An android? Check abandoned buildings.
Welcome to Pirate Island, me hearties! You're gonna have a whale of a time! Welcome to Pirate Island, me hearties! You're gonna have a whale of a time!
That went creepy. Next. Just through here. There we go. So over here. There's a tin there. Pirate ship. Might do. Or the tent and castle. I can't go down that way. Oh, that's cool. Fortune.
Beware! Danger always comes when least expected.
And a really weird pirate dude. Here, arena.
This place is falling apart. It's not gonna be easy to find shelter.
In here. It's good. Okay, keep building. Smash the window. Let's go find an entrance.
I'll handle this.
I knew there was a reason you brought you, big guy. And the turn is fine.
Here we go.
What's going to come in the fires? Snowstorm.
I don't think we'll find anything better. Let's settle in for the
Fireplace
night.
there as well.
I'll get a fire going.
Why not? Still a bit of reading before we start. USS Iowa is missing. American vessel last seen in the Arctic Sea. Destroyer-class submarine USS Iowa has disappeared in polar waters. An inquiry is underway, but President Warren has made no secret of her suspicion that the Russians are behind it. Always the Russians. Russian aggression just reached a new level. America must respond. The Kremlin is yet to release a statement beyond blanket denial of any involvement, though Russian diplomat Nabokov pointed out that a US destroyer-class submarine has no business being in the Arctic anymore. Security expert Ben Williams described the situation as a war waiting to start. Alright, anything a little bit nicer? Gossip. Oh yay. All Android bands tipped for the music prize. More of this. Here for you, the latest all-Android boy band to be marketed by Detroit record label Digital Harmony is hotly tipped to scoop Best New Artist at Celebrate Music Awards. Could have named that a bit better. A public letter jointly signed by a dwindling number of human-only record labels urged Digital Harmony to withdraw the band from consideration at such award ceremonies, citing the erosion of artistic merit in music. But with less than 5% of the music market now produced by human musicians, the call of traditionalists seems to be falling on deaf ears. A spokesperson for the band said, "Here for You is all about bringing joy and happiness to their fans. The music is all that matters to them." Oh, a sad state of affairs. Oh, there's loads of stuff to do. Let's have a chat with her first. Can we? No. Check gun off a cookie. A cookie?
There are some cookies left. Would you like some?
No, I'm not hungry.
Oh, don't tell me Luz is going to try it. Pirates Cove. Already not hang on, there's something in here. This is already known stuff again. Take a blanket. Nothing else to do but make her bed. Down by the fire. Nice and interesting. 8 dice. Not exactly the Ritz, but
Alice?
doing a pinch. Still can't talk to him.
Do you think we'll be like them someday?
Once we cross the
Optimistic.
border, we can start over. You can go to school. Maybe I'll find a job. We'll be like them. Like everyone else.
As long as we're together, that's all that matters.
Come on. Let's get you to bed.
Something else I need to do. Check my bag again. Can we get behind here? No, it's okay, what is over here then? Is this weird robot thing? Oh, there's a restaurant. So there should be some food here. I read that one.
Sweet dreams.
Can you tell me a story, Kara?
Give it a go.
I have 9,000 children's stories in memory. I should have one for you.
Oh, it's gotta be
This is a
unicorns.
story
Jossie loves
about
unicorns.
a unicorn that
No, not a story like that. Make one up for me.
This is a story about a little girl. Who lived alone in a big old house. She dreamed of being like all the other little girls, but she was different. And that made her very sad. Then she met a robot. Who was just as lost as the little girl. So they decided to run away together. To try to find a better life. They encountered great dangers along the way, but they stuck together. So they overcame all of them. Along the way, they met a gentle giant who promised to protect them.
How does the story end?
Oh, it's gonna be happy.
They reach the place they dream of and live happily ever after.
Stories always have happy endings. But real life isn't like that.
It can be, Alice. Just gotta believe.
Time to sleep. We have another
Kick
long
your
day
heels
ahead of us
together
tomorrow.
3 times.
Are you going to come say goodnight, Luther?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Oh. Good man, Luther.
Good night, Alice.
Don't screw us over.
Sleep tight.
Got to put it in your head. Navigate.
She's a sweet girl.
Yes. She's very brave. Do you remember anything from your life before Zlatko?
No. My model was designed to carry heavy loads. I might have been a longshoreman or a laborer. Who I was doesn't matter anymore. It wasn't really me.
Do you know what you're going to do when you reach Canada?
I haven't really thought about it. I've never been free before. Free? I like the sound of it. But I don't know what it really means yet. Kara, have you ever noticed anything about Alice?
No. What do you mean?
You think she's a human or a robot?
Kara!
What the hell? Where's my gun? Zombie androids. Just what you want. Protect Alice. Grab the gun. Grab the gun. You've got Alice.
Who are you? What do you want? Leave us alone!
Don't be afraid. We don't want to hurt you. We're just like you. Our name is Jerry. We were working here before the park closed. We didn't mean to frighten you, but sometimes humans come to hurt us, so we wanted to see who was there. What are you doing here?
We were looking for shelter for the night. We'll be gone tomorrow.
A little girl. We haven't seen one for a long time. Children used to love to come and see us. She looks sad.
The last few days have been difficult.
We have something to show her. Something fun. She'll love it. Does she want to see?
Oh, I don't think
No.
she's in...
Well, she should follow us then.
Alice, I don't know if it's a good idea.
I don't think you have any choice.
There are a lot of them.
Come on, Kara.
Limited bullets in that gun. Wow. Look at them. This game. Ah, it's just amazing. Thank you, Quantic Dreams.
Be our guest.
So I went do a whole rendition.
The little one can climb on board. The carousel is about to begin.
Hey, help Alice. Which ones you want? Go on, Alice. Have you go. You could just live at the park forever. Great idea.
It's the first time I've seen her smile.
She hasn't had much to smile about lately.
Still waiting for something horrible to happen. This game's giving me trust issues. Okay, so Jerry was nice. Phew! Glad I didn't have to shoot him. The group enjoyed a quiet moment together. Oh. I think we should just live at the park. Got loads of little robot friends to help us out. Make some candy floss and whatnot. Alice can live off that. Should be great. So here we go. Right, we're going to jump straight into the next one. I wonder who this is going to be. Hank and Connor. Why have we got GPS in the car when he's got an Android sitting next to him? Makes a whole lot of sense. Don't have anything behind me. There isn't usually, but sometimes there is. So that'll be Hank over there. I'm going to go read this book first. Sorry for all you who don't like me reading these books. Please feel free to skip over it if you choose to. I think it's better to try and get everything in here. Mysterious Mr. Kamsky. Right, that looks fun. What happened to the man of the century? In 2028, Elijah Kamsky was our man of the century. His creations have transformed our world. Androids didn't just revolutionize the economy, they changed the way we live. Restructured our family life and altered the balance of society forever, whether for good or bad. Shortly after Kamsky had disappeared, ousted as CEO of Cyberlife, and living in obscurity outside the media glare, the man of the century has left the very world that he created, or recreated. Kamsky's story begins in 2018, last year, when commercial property in Detroit was cheap and attracting many startups. Maybe this is hinting we should go and buy some property in Detroit. The college graduate bet what little he had on developing an Android prototype and spent years to no avail until hitting on two breakthroughs: blue blood, and biocomponents. After unveiling his first working model, which publicly passed face-to-face Turing tests and stunned the world, plans were laid for mass production, and CyberLife rapidly became the most valuable stock in the world. Yet at the peak of CyberLife's powers, when the company was approaching a $500 billion valuation, rumours emerged that Kamsky agreed with his shareholders over strategy. He later departed under mysterious circumstances. Today's sources claim Kamsky is living in a luxurious villa by the water somewhere on the outskirts of his beloved Detroit, refusing all visitors and spending his time exclusively with androids. And the most interesting question remains unanswered. What's in the mind of the mysterious Mr. Kamsky? It's pretty cool to learn more about the creator of these androids. I wonder if he's living with sentient ones. The market predicts war. Stock exchange falls 10% on fear of Arctic conflict. 10% is not a massive amount for the stock. The aggregated US stock exchange closed trading 10 points down yesterday, following a string of similarly poor performances in recent weeks. So how far is it down in total? Financial experts are attributing this poor performance to huge devaluations of consumer stocks as the market continues to bet that America will go to war over the Arctic sooner rather than later. This assessment is supported by healthy performance of military stocks, with aviation and weapons manufacturers enjoying unprecedented growth. Investors are also continuing to favour CyberLife because of its partnership with the Department of Defense to develop and supply military androids. With Russia and the United States continuing to dominate world news, and neither side likely to back down, the market is expected to continue falling. Let's see if there's anything else in the park. Nope, just the dude over here. What up, Hank? It'd be good to have like a run button in this.
Nice
Snow
view,
on
huh?
them. That's so
I used to
amazing.
come here a lot before.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
Do all androids ask so many personal questions, or is it just you?
Just me.
Why are you so determined to kill yourself?
Some things I just can't forget. Whatever I do, they're always there, eating away at me. I don't have the guts to pull the trigger, so I kill myself a little every day. That's probably difficult for you to understand, huh, Connor? Nothing very rational about it.
Before what? You said, I used to come here a lot before. Before what?
Before nothing.
We're not making any progress on this investigation. The Deviants have nothing in common. They're all different models, produced at different times, in different places.
Well, there must be some link.
What they have in common is this obsession with RA9. It's almost like some kind of myth. Something they invented that wasn't part of their original program.
Androids believing in God. Fuck, what's this world coming to?
You seem preoccupied, Lieutenant. Is it something to do with what happened back at the Eden Club?
I wish we had found that girl that killed that guy.
You and me
She
both,
had
mate.
a reason. Maybe she was just defending herself.
She was.
It didn't want anything, Lieutenant. It was a deviant, that's all there is to it.
What about you, Connor?
I wouldn't have said that.
You look human, you sound human, but what are you really?
I'm a machine, designed to accomplish a task.
Nothing
I'm
else
not.
matters to you but your goddamn investigation, huh?
Stupid thing.
No doubts, no mistakes, no weaknesses. Human being just like me, only perfect.
I believe your personal issues are clouding your judgment.
Oh my god.
I could kill you,
Yeah.
and you would just come back as if nothing happened. But are you afraid to die, Connor?
I would certainly find it regrettable to be interrupted before I can finish this investigation.
What'll happen if I pull this trigger? Nothing? Oblivion? Android heaven?
Where does all your anger come from, Lieutenant? Some unresolved trauma in your past?
You think you're so fucking smart. Always one step ahead, huh? Tell me this, smartass. How do I know you're not a deviant?
I self-test regularly. I know what I am and what I am not. Where are you going?
Get drunker.
I'm doing ya.
Think.
Wow. So, I think I nearly died there. It's a real shame because they give you these really simplistic options and it's not necessarily what you would say in that situation. And it's difficult to pick the right one to hope that it is the right thing that you would say in that situation. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. Like cold, what does cold mean in that situation? So guys, that's it for episode 10. I hope you guys are really enjoying it. I know I am. This game is just so beautiful and the story is just captivating. So I'm going to be back in a little bit. I'm going to go grab a bit of food and then I'll be straight back on to do episode number 11. Thanks guys for everybody who's watching and I really hope you're enjoying this. Take care guys. All the best.